Hi everyone. So in this video we will be talking about 21st March TCS NQT exam full exam analysis, and this is a typical TCS NQT exam which I was expecting, but yesterday it was not a typical TCS NQT exam. It was little different. But today what we have seen in the first morning shift exam, that was the exact TCS exam which we know. Okay, it's a good exam and I will be discussing about this shift. Okay, it's an interesting shift, I would say, and one of the most difficult exam which students faced till now. Okay, so let's start. First of all, I will cover everything one by one. So if you have given today's exam, you can make sure you like this video. Also, you can tell me in the comment section how many questions you did in numerical, how many questions you did in reasoning, how many questions you did in verbal, how many test cases you passed. And I believe you guys passed 7 by 7 test cases in the first question and 2 by 7 test cases in second question. I believe that most of the students did that. Okay, so let's discuss about this exam. So this is the response from the first student. Okay, I am showing you multiple responses. From first student, I am showing you the first response. Hello sir, hi, just finished the TCS exam, so I asked how was it. Numeric ability was medium, reasoning and verbal easy. See, now some students may say that verbal was not easy, but see, it has different opinions because today I talked to more than 10 students. In that, 5 students told me that verbal was easy, and some students are saying that verbal was hard. So it depends also. Okay, but reasoning was definitely easy and advanced also easy. So I asked about coding. First question is basic, like calculated discount on MRP. Given prices, we need to calculate the discount and display like below 1000, given 10%, 1000 to 5000 15%. So general if else question. Okay, if else question, general if else question was there. If the price is 1000, we need to give 10% discount. If the price is between 1000 to 5000, we need to give 15% discount. Almost everyone passed all the test cases in this question. It was easy. Okay, so second question I asked, that was tricky, I did not get it. Find the number of ways soldier can be placed. So I asked, okay, how many question you did, how was your performance. Numerical, I will get 12 plus. I would say this is one of the highest score for today's shift which I have seen. 12 plus, that means, believe me, you are already selected if you are doing 12 plus in numerical in this kind of exam. Verbal 15 plus, reasoning 13 to 14, advanced 8 to 9, coding 1, all test case pass. Is it enough, sir? So I think definitely digital. Only one thing which can be compared here is the second coding test case. I think he can get prime also, but the thing is, in the second coding, okay, in the second coding, even if someone is passing one test case or two test case, I think he will get prime. He will get prime because second question almost everyone. Okay, I think no students, like very less students did the second question. So I think even if someone is passing one test case or two test case in the second question, he will get prime. Okay, but this score is definitely great for digital. Okay, for digital. Okay, then this is the response from second student. Hi भैया, hi. Aptitude tough लगा, so I said Reasoning और English same mock test जैसा. So वही मैंने आपको बताया हुआ है कि mock test जो हम लोग provide करवा रहे हैं ना, live test, सब सेम ही मिलेगा आपको, ज्यादा कुछ डिफरेंस नहीं है. आपको बता देता हूँ एक बार. This is the mock test. Okay, if you want you can enroll अगर if you have your exam. Okay, so when you will go in the live test na, in the live test we are conducting multiple live tests. Okay, and whatever we are conducting, that is very very similar to TCS. When you will give the exam, you will understand the questions are very very similar to TCS, what TCS is asking. Okay, so definitely you can enroll and you can practice by the live test. These are the live tests and definitely it will help you out. Okay, so कोडिंग बहुत ज्यादा आसान था. थैंक यू. सो आई सेड ग्रेट. हाउ मेनी टेस्ट केसेस यू पास्ड? 5 टेस्ट cases in first question, that is good, but 3 in second, this is the game changer. 3 in second, if someone is passing 3 test cases in the second one, है ना, definitely it is a very very good score. Because the thing is कि एप्टीट्यूड तो सबको ही टफ लगा भाई. न्यूमेरिक तो सबको ही टफ लगा, बट इन रीजनिंग एंड इंग्लिश सेम मॉक टेस्ट जैसा. सो डेफिनेटली ही परफॉर्म्ड गुड. कोडिंग फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन पास कर लिया, कितने 5 टेस्ट केसेस, दैट इज वेरी गुड. सेकंड क्वेश्चन में 3 टेस्ट केसेस पास करना, दिस इज द गेम चेंजर. ओके, दिस इज द गेम चेंजर. Now, this is the response from the third student. Sir, the paper was very difficult, so I asked, how was your performance? First coding question was simple, if else. I completed all the test cases. Okay, so again 7 by 7. But second one regarding the combination, combination permutation, in that I covered 4 test cases. Again, this is a great performance. So I said, I think you will easily get prime, because most of the students are saying, sir, I only passed 2 by 2 public cases, but we have not passed the private test cases. If you are passing 4 test cases now in the second question, I think that's a great score. While reasoning was quite easy, I easily did 16 correct. Okay, thanks to your mock test. So again, I said, if you are studying reasoning, verbal or whatever in the mock test, and whatever you are actually giving in the live test, whatever the score you are getting in the live test, you will be getting almost same kind of questions in your TCS exam. Verbal was simplest ever. So he think verbal was simplest. I did all correct, all correct. Okay. Numerical was very lengthy. I was able to did only 7. He's saying only 7. But then I did guesswork. I am already saying this candidate will get TCS Prime interview call. I am already saying this candidate will get TCS Prime. 7 plus, then guesswork, 16 in reasoning, and then all questions in verbal. What is the performance? Like, this is the kind of performance I expect, especially from my students, because I provided 1500 questions of TCS level in the live test. How many live tests we have provided to the students? If you are giving all the live tests sincerely, because we started the live test from 20th of February, from last 1 month we are practicing the live test in our course, and if you are doing this kind of performance, this is the performance which I expect from my students. Okay, because we are also working hard, so we also find that this is great if students are performing like this. Okay, but in the in the second question, I talked with most of the students in the Ahmedabad region. People was not able to solve. I'll tell you the exact question once I reach the home. Okay. So now let's talk about the analysis. Okay. सबसे पहले I will be talking about the cutoffs. I will be talking about the cutoffs. See, for numeric ability, it was one of the most hardest numeric ability ever. For yesterday, the numeric ability was hard, but for today, it is even harder from yesterday. Okay, so I think the cutoff will be again around 6 7 numbers only for numeric ability. Okay, for numeric. Okay, for reasoning, it was again easy. I think if you have done 12 plus, that's a score. That's a very safe score. In verbal, some students are saying it is very easy, some are saying it was hard. I think it should be around only, it should be also around 12 plus, I think, in verbal. Okay, 12 plus I think will be a safer score. Sectional wise, I am telling. Advanced section cutoff I am not talking about, but now listen carefully. For the coding section, see, I think most of the students passed first code. Okay, if you have passed first code and your performance in FT is good, I think you will get digital. You can get digital. Okay. But even if you have passed 1 to 2 test cases which are private, okay, in second coding question, because I talked to the student, no one passed the all test cases in the second coding question. If you even passing 1 to 2 private test cases in the second coding question, I think you can get prime. Okay, I think you can get prime. But in the second coding question, if you only pass the public test cases, okay, like 2 by 2 public test cases, and you pass the first coding question, okay, then I think digital, you can get digital. Okay, this should be the score. What I am thinking about the cutoff, it can drop down also, but first question was easy. Almost each and every student did the first question. Okay, so I think that would be at least a minimum criteria for digital. But for prime, for the second question, if you are passing 1 to 2 test cases, okay, in private test cases, I think that would be a very secure score for prime. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. It was a good paper, and I will make some more videos regarding this, because yes, this was definitely good. And thank you so much for watching this, and all the students who have purchased our mock test, like I am blown away by your performance, because some students are preparing from a long time. They are giving the live test and their performance is insane level performance they are delivering, and almost every student is appreciating our efforts for the mock test. So thank you so much for all of your support. Like this year we got the best response from the students for any course ever we made, because no student, like till now we have more than like many students, we have many students, but no student complained about it, sir, your course is not good. So this is the thing which I am seeing first time. So thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for watching the videos, and soon I will be delivering the coding solution if I will get the exact question. If you know the exact question, please drop down the exact question in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching.